Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word of sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. Alright, this is another article off of RT. Tear gas, water cannons, fuel bombs, and barricades as protesters clashed with police in Hong Kong. Alright, I did a video earlier this week about sedition amongst men, and you see that the whole world is in an uproar, man. All right, whether it be America is in an uproar, Europe uproar, Hong Kong, out to the Far East is in an uproar. All right, the people are standing up against, the quote unquote powers that be. All right, and this is prophesied in the scripture. As we know, 2nd Ezra 15:16, there shall be sedition amongst men. All right, because this is becoming a what you call a regular occurrence. All right, it's not even amongst common people. When they see these things on the news, it's not even surprising. You would think, the fact that law enforcement, are to the point they're using tear gas, water cannons, bombs, on the citizens would, at least raise an eyebrow, but it's so common that, people don't even, really look into it or care about it anymore. But, this is the scriptures playing out, man. All right. And this is the state that the whole world is going to be in when our Lord Yahweh Shai comes back. The whole world is going to be like this. And then the Lord is going to finish the job, man. All right. Save the elect, Lord willing. Brothers pushing this word of sincerity and truth, all the elect, save the elect and, finish off the undesirables. All right. But it says, thousands have taken to the streets of Hong Kong in another massive act of civil disobedience that quickly spiraled into chaos in a city engulfed by months-long unrest against Chinese central government. It says demonstrators erected barricades in the city's central shopping district, defying a government ban on public gatherings in the area. People came out demanding more freedoms as well as meaningful autonomy from Beijing. And this is a picture of the people, man. Over there creating a barricade. It look like them bamboo sticks they be having. Totally disregarding any order that their government has, placed down. It says, yet the tensions that have been rife in Hong Kong for months soon spill over, and the protesters quickly descended into riots. Demonstrators vandalized shops, threw bricks, and hurled patrol bombs. All right. So once again, it's sedition amongst men. All right. People are waging war with their governments, man. And when this, it happens in America on a small scale, may happen here and there. But when the shit really hit the fan in America, it's gonna be the worst on the world. All right, because America is what they call the land of the handgun. I believe I said that in the last video. But it's so easy to get a gun. You can go to Walmart, and buy a gallon of milk and a gun. So guns are very accessible in America. I'm not too sure about places like Hong Kong, but I know when the people are ready to war with the government in America, it's going to be gruesome, all right, on both sides, man. At around 5 p.m., a large group of rioters used umbrellas to cover and repeatedly threw patrol bombs towards police officers at multiple locations on Hong Kong Island. It says some mass rioters vandalized shops and committed arson, which they start setting shit on fire. Some even placed nails in the road, police said in a statement. These acts seriously affected the traffic and brought grave inconvenience to members of the public, a spokesman for the Hong Kong government told Xhua news agency, adding that these acts are outrageous and deserve the strongest condemnation. It says Xhua's office in Hong Kong, Hong Kong was also vandalized by rioters who broke the windows and ransacked it. It was the first such incident since the start of the protests in which the news agency was targeted. Police soon moved in to disperse the crowds using tear gas and water cannons as well as rubber bullets. According to some reports, some 100 people were detained. Now, if you look back to the like the 1960s when Jake was on, his what was it called, the civil rights movement type thing. The tear gas, water cannons, they used dogs. That was common. The rubber bullets. All right, but Esau's gonna put y'all down, man. There ain't gonna be no rubber bullets, man. And the weapons that he got to disperse a crowd are way more severe. You know what I'm saying? If you get hit with some tear gas, you start coughing, it's hard to breathe, your eyes burn. All right, but after a while, once you get away from that, you're fine. All right. Water cannons, you can survive that. Rubber bullets were used uh as a I'm trying to say, rubber bullets were used to spare these people life, if you will. All right, Esau is not gonna spare your life, man. All right, when Esau get to using his microwave guns and all the shit that he been just sitting on waiting to use in case the people start, getting out of line to this extent, all right, getting violent with the police, he's gonna use it to the full extent, all right, and it's gonna be a lot of death when this happens in America. I'm talking about like on a national scale. It says the protests marked the 22nd straight weekend of unrest in the former British colony, which was initially triggered by a now dropped bill easing extradition of local prisoners to mainland China. The authorities scrapped the bill, but the protests didn't abide. The demonstrators repeatedly called on outside powers to support their struggle as British and American national flags were regularly used during protests. Beijing condemned the unrest and criticized nations like the US and the UK that publicly supported the protests, which is funny because America don't, if this shit happened in America, they would be gunning their citizens down, man. But they support, this chaos in other nations, man. All right, and this is this rioting and protesting is an American practice, man. More so by Jake doing it, but that goes into the wine. All right, that these countries are drinking, the philosophy, all right, the actions that they take. All right. It says, once a booming financial hub, Hong Kong has since been plunged into recession by the seemingly unending protests that repeatedly led to traffic disruptions and saw many shops shuttered, thus affecting tourist inflow and business confidence. All right, so this protest that's been going on has been going on so long that it even fucked up the economy and put them in a recession, man. All right, and this is going. I know people, think this is so far fetched. This shit is gonna happen in America, man. And I don't know why. The Great Depression came. It was a financial. America plummeted financially as a nation in 2008. Had a recession. You know, in America. Dudes making bombs and shit in their basement, man. Crazy Edomites. You know what I'm saying? and everybody is angry, depressed, and just tired of the state of America. Well, not everybody, but a variation of people. All right, in America, being so social media heavy, it's a lot of followers in America. So you're gonna have people out there trying to take out police. I'm speaking on when this happens in America. You're gonna have people out there trying to take out police just because they seen it on social media. It's just a lot of followers, man. You know. So I just want to make that quick video. Once again, this is another instance of sedition